Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome to BelloHearts. As you can see, I've been trying to steadily improve my graphics. Hopefully you enjoy them. I have some scrolling things. I have some other things happening. Maybe it's a little busy, but my daughter told me it was too, my screen before was too basic and too distracting. So now I'm trying to make it cleaner, have it more like the news, I guess, even though the news sucks and it's manipulative. But I also have this dimmer. I still have my Disclosure 2.0 QR code up top in the circle. I have my GoFundMe page, which nobody's donated to, so that's all right. I wasn't expecting much. And I have my, the symbol, and I have some information scrolling about on the bottom. One thing I'm learning is I need people to subscribe to my channel. So I'm trying to spread love to understanding, and people, I've only used Facebook, really, Twitter, but I don't even have Twitter following, so it's really not doing anything. This right now, the world just seems overwhelming, I guess, right? To most people, don't you think? We have, we're potentially, by the end of the month, 600,000 American workers on strike, including UPS, which all my Teamster brothers, I support you 100%. Corporate greed needs to go down. We should all be supporting the Teamsters for the fight against corporate greed, because corporate greed is what's the secrets are all about, and it's all connected, everybody. All the stuff I've been talking about on my channel, everything is connected. The corporate greed is what's the secrets. The corporate greed comes from the money that the corporate has overall the corporate, overseers or whatever have obtained is through the technology obtained from the secret government and all the patent restraints and all the the fiber optics, all the cells. There's millions of them. There's so much controlled, because they held these big corporations helped develop these technology. They also were given certain patents to certain top parts of the technology to roll it out and make billions of dollars off, trillions of dollars off, for that matter. And and ultimately, the greed is because they're corporations. They also all their technology is proprietary, right? So that means it's protected under law by, business law, whatever our normal laws are, which is part of the problem, which is where the secrets go. So all of our secrets lie within corporate greed. Corporate greed is driving all the crimes against humanity around the world, right? And the shadow government, and now they're trying to take over the government by these fake political parties, which politics I don't even talk to on the show, because to me it's below my focus. Not meaning intellectually, meaning the puppeteers are up top, the marionettes. They're part of the political control. Politics is just a distraction to create fear and confusion and whatever amongst each other, civil unrest, social battling, online, all the hatred you see, which is just, to me, is disgusting. Stop hating each other. That's what this is. That's what my channel's about. It's about spreading love through understanding. BelloHeart may seem silly to people who know me in the past or whatever, but if anything, I've always spoke my mind. I've always been, and I like to say, for the most part, honest. I've had my moments, I'm sure, where I've, told a fib or two in the past. Now I respect myself too much to lie about anything. I don't really give a shit when anybody thinks of me. So this is not about me making money, me being judged, me trying to become popular. I don't give a shit about popularity. I just want to help people through this transition, because that's what we're in. We're in the spiritual and conscious, vibrational, whatever you want to call it, resonance, sound. There's a lot. Do some research on consciousness and fields of consciousness and things like that. You can go on Gaia, you can go on the internet, you can go on YouTube. There's tons of stuff now. Through your meditation, through your spirit, improving yourself, trying to rise above all this hatred and, finger pointing and judging and fear, self-loathing, all that stuff. Love is the universal language, right? So anyway, there's a lot of stuff going on out there. I think I lost my train of thought, but anyway, there's a lot of stuff going on out there in the world, boys and girls. And we need to rise above it. We need to not get caught up in this politics. In the, yes, the teams thing is big, and the fight against corporate greed is huge, and I support them 100%. And if they do pick it, I promise I'll be there, if they let me, of course. But BelloHeart supports the Teamsters. Not that they care, but more importantly, my drivers that do know me, I support you. I've always told the truth. Even when I worked at UPS, I was in the corporate greed, but I was like a black sheep, which is probably, which is better, I'm glad I'm not there now for this. I'm sure there's a reason for that. My spirit guides have guided me away from there, and thank God for that. The other thing I've been learning about lately, along with all the secrecy, is what fascinates me is this whole, I watched the Da Vinci Code the other day, the Mary Magdalene, Jesus storyline of the Gospel of Mary Magdalene is a real thing, and how she was basically his favorite disciple, and he was, but she's not anywhere in the New Testament, and she's painted as a hooker, as a harlot or whatever, and to me it's disgusting, and it's just it's all part of the manipulation, which is why I didn't go to church today. My wife asked me to go to church, but to me I feel religion is part of the control problem, and I'm not trying to deploy anybody's religion. Believe whatever you want. I don't care what you believe, but I'm just saying that they're part of the secrecy. The Roman Catholic Church, and I don't know much about the other churches because I'm Roman Catholic. Well, I was born Roman Catholic. I don't think I'm Roman Catholic. Not Roman Catholic anymore. However, I was Roman Catholic at one point in my life, and I do know more about that than any of the other religions. So that's the only reason why I speak to it the most. And I know that they are big. They are part of the problem. They need full transparency, just like our government does. They started this whole. I think they started this whole patriarchy control thing when they decided to change the truth. I don't know what it was. I don't know my history enough. I don't want to mess it up. But I know that they did change when they decided to come together and write the Bible and basically make women like enemies of the church. I know that happened through all of our history, and it's disgusting. Finally, I think women are finally starting to get some of their power back. It's not. I don't think it's fully equal. Nowhere near yet. The rich losers up top still think they know what's best for the world. It's hilarious. Their living styles in Washington, or like the people who these multi-billionaire chosen whatever they think they are, compared to like even mine, is so different. Like they have no idea what we're going through, what people are going through on a normal basis, which is why this whole thing has to start from the bottom up, guys. So join BelloHeart, follow, subscribe, like, whatever, share, do whatever, something. Eventually I would like to turn this into something where we can maybe have a community where we can, speak truth. We can report on the truth. I mean, there's hearings for this UFO thing, July 26th, which is 3 days from now. I'm going to try to go down there. I don't know. We'll see. And see if there's anything to these. Supposedly they're supposed to be public. I don't know. David Grush and 2 other people are going to be speaking, and it's pretty fascinating to me. I've been watching a lot of stuff from the Chris Leto show on YouTube and the Sean Ryan show. I mean, Sean Ryan had all the 3 whistleblowers from Dr. Greer's Disclosure 2.0. I mean, it's fascinating. But don't you see it's all connected, guys? The secrecy, the shadow government, the UFOs, it's all part of the manipulation. The people at the top manipulating, making deals with the corporate greed, the greed control structure that is manipulating the world, and it's all part of the same thing, guys. So once you wrap your head around that whole thing, you rise above the politics, rise above all the hatred, all the nonsense, because you realize it's just being controlled by other people. So, the propaganda in the news, all the stuff you see on the internet, most of the real news that you try to, I don't even read it. I scroll past, I read it because I'm trying to look for other stuff, but I seek my news out. I don't let them come to me. If BelloHeart becomes big enough, I want to have an idea of developing an app or a function on a phone that could just use AI to change all the news from negative to neutral or positive. And who knows? I think it can be done pretty easily, honestly. I don't know if the phone companies or the bigwigs let it happen yet, but one day. I mean, it would be nice if there was no negative news or no news with agendas, right? Wouldn't that be cool? And people suck. Rich people, greed, ruin the world. Anyway, I love everybody. I'm here for everybody. Join my community. Join us. I don't know where it's going to go, if it's going to go anywhere, but know it's truthful and it's genuine, and I do care about the truth coming out. World of full transparency. Come on, people. We need this more than we need anything else. End the secrecy. Thank you all for joining. Bye.